Welcome back to the channel, start of a new video. This is part 4 on the Focus. It's going to be the final parts for doing this car. Obviously now we've just got to get the interior cleaned up. Outside's almost done, it's just waiting for its final wash off and polish, which I'll capture later on in this video. So we're going to get on with the interior now. It's not a bad car, this at all. It's as you can see, there's marks on the seats. I'm hoping that the camera angle's right, because it's been a nightmare to try and get that set up. So the interior, I use these brushes. It's just a stiff brush, sort of sweep on the carpet a bit. It helps drag the dirt out of the carpet, as well as it's almost like the static it creates helps pull some of the stuff out of the carpet as well. So do that, get the hoover, we'll get this bit hoovered out. We're going to wet back the seats and carpets, quick wipe over in here, do the dashboard. I'm not going to film the whole car. Obviously trying to keep the video footage down. Obviously most of our videos have been quite long so far. Can't help that, it's the process of it. If we show too little, then it's not really going to work. And if we show too much, videos are way too long. So trying to find that happy medium at the minute, being new to it, is a bit difficult, but we'll crack on anyway. Right, so hoover. So, bit of the hoover out. There's still a couple of bits in there I'm not too bothered about, because we'll wet back in it. The wet back will pull out the little bits. And some carpets in some cars are just dire difficult to get bits out of, and you can spend hours on them. You know, any of the detailers out there will spend literally hours getting every bit out. I mean, we've seen Blake before do it with tweezers when he's gone out pulling every little hair out of the seats and carpets with tweezers, which I just don't have the time to spend that much. I just don't have that much spare time to be able to make them look like that, so we just do a basic valet. It still looks nice, but a basic valet really. So anyway, so now we've got to that part, this part even. Got two different chemicals that I've used for the interiors. First one being, I used the 101. Use them on the plastic now. I break cars down into sections, so this is a section, sort of split it into 5 parts really: front, back, this half, boot, back that half, driver's section. Always do the driver's section last, because 9 times out of 10 driver's section is always the dirtiest in a car. Doesn't help the fact that my trigger spray's giving up on my bottle. So I've got a clean cloth in warm water. Now normally I'll go around with the brush, like a detailing brush, get into all the edges. Obviously for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to go around and show you this. I'm just going to do this section and then I'll pass it over again to my son. He does this bit normally, so I'm not going to do his job for him. Just at the minute, he's not wanting to be on camera, so. Obviously you will have seen that I might have had to just cut a bit out then, just turn the stereo on by mistake. That's a big no-no. Anyway, quick do this bit, show you how I do that. Again, not an easy to film process because it's not really a quick process. That's a quick bit on the sticks. So seats and carpets. Again, it's just a fabric cleaner. Has a UV brightener in it, so on the fabrics it certainly makes a big difference. A nice helping. Same on the seats. That's my chemical. Now I don't mix it down, I just put it in. This is neat. And then this one's just water. Again, with the scrubbing brushes, use the same brush as what we use for the floor. It's not the same brush, but another one just the same as it. Just work this into the fabric. Again, everybody has their own way of doing this, and this is just a way that I found works for me. Once I've done that, just get my wet back. that's pretty much how we do it. Carpet's exactly the same process. So I'll drop it back onto time lapse. Just probably have to go over this a couple more times yet, and we'll get the floor done. And then that's it for this section. We'll get the rest of the car done and pick up filming after that. So I'll drop you on time lapse. We'll get this section done, and then we'll move on. Well, trying to get out of the light here so you can see the seats much better now. It does need more of a go over. As you can see, there's still a few bits that we've got to get out of the carpet, but that's the basics of what we do. We'll go around and I'll get it done properly now that I've not got to worry about filming. So I'll pick up in a second, hopefully once we've got the car all finished, valeted, and we do the final walk around. I don't know how good this video is going to be. I'm trying to mount the camera on the back seat on the tripod to see if we can get a half decent view. So I'm just out on the first test drive. So I'm just going to take it for a quick run up the bypass. I'm going to take some photos because we're all done now. Right guys, I have to apologise for the wind, but check out our Focus now. I'm happy with the outcome of this one. It's a nice little car. It's all polished up nice, lovely. I have dressed up the engine bay a little bit on the Valet as well. So we've got inside's all been done out. Obviously this here is where the seat's just a little bit damp, because it was wet backed out just yesterday. Let's get this bonnet open. There you go. All nice looking under there. So I'm going to take my pictures from here and we'll carry on back at the workshop. Right guys, back at the workshop. So I know we've just done the walk around whilst we were parked up in the lay-by taking the pictures, but might as well show you the bits we've repaired, because we had the rust just there, obviously a dent in the door, and then the rear quarter, which was quite a horrible dent in it that we've had to fix. We haven't done any paint on the back bumper, and then we repaired this back arch to sort the rust issue out there, and lower down on that trim, just to sort some minor bubbling out there, and then we've done across the sills both sides, got it all polished up. So that's it really. We'll just do a quick introduction and then go from there. Right guys, the costings. So I originally got the price wrong at the beginning of the video, because I actually paid £700 for the car, not £600. The clutch and service items came in at £198.78, and the bodywork and paint materials cost me £140. Various other consumables came in at £30, which gives us a total spend of £1,068.78p. So £68.78 over budget, which is not bad at all. Try again. Right guys, that brings us to the end of this car. The final part. On to the next one now. So hopefully you've all enjoyed watching it. We've showed every part that we've done. Now we're going to go and get the car advertised and sold, see if we turn a profit. You would have just seen the costings of what we've just paid for the car and all the repair work. Now I'm going to advertise this car for $17,995, which I think is a sensible price for this vehicle. Off the forecourts, they're quite a bit more. We've had a good look around eBay, Facebook Marketplace, etc., etc., and I just think $17,995 is a fair price for the car, especially looking like this. Now one of our subscribers has left a message and said, you know, it'd be nice for you to introduce yourself, because it didn't even occur to me that I've not said who I am. So all I can really say for the end of this video is, I'm Lee, this is Tyrone, this is the car game. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch up in the next video.